Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? And welcome back to the Saltmine recap. This is going to be a recap of the finale, what happened in that single elimination bracket, and who took, just who took everything home. All right, so if you guys do enjoy, make sure to hit subscribe. I appreciate everyone who hits subscribe. Follow me on my Twitter as well, and yeah, let's get right into the video. So the very first match of these grand finals, or well, the semifinals before the grand finals in the single elimination bracket, was oKhalid versus apparently Jack. And man, I was super happy to see this match. It was a 4-3, a match that went the entire distance. A 1-goal best of 7 series difference. It was just incredible. Apparently Jack almost with the upset over oKhalid. Okay, and the reason I was so happy to see this match is because apparently Jack has been playing so well recently. He had the upset over Joreuz back in Fusion. I was just really happy that, his abilities were able to be shown this match. Unfortunately, oKhalid just was that little bit better, but I mean, it really could have went either way. I mean, it literally came down to 1 goal in a best of 7. I mean, I had no clue. I thought apparently Jack was going to get the upset over oKhalid. But you know what? After this entire tournament, apparently Jack is easily one of the best 1v1 players in Europe. I mean, without a doubt, without question. He's just nuts. He's been playing very well recently, and I expect him to continue to play well. After this, I think that apparently Jack's biggest weakness, the thing that'll help him go that little bit over the edge, is his 50-50 game, especially against oKhalid. I think oKhalid has some of the best 50-50s in the entire world. I think oKhalid had a lot of 50-50s that you feel like he never should have won in that series, but that's also because oKhalid's just so good at getting out those 50s. Okay, oKhalid wins in situations you don't think he should win in. Okay, I think that if apparently Jack was able to stop oKhalid's just deadly 50s, then he really would have won. But yeah, at the end of the day, 1-goal game, very close, very good match. And let's get on to Joreuz versus Astral. Now, again, I'm very happy what I saw from Astral this entire tournament, just because Astral, he came in and a lot of people, especially I know a lot of people in my comments, didn't have a lot of expectations for Astral. They didn't think he had a chance to even make it out of the quarterfinals of the double elimination bracket, but he did. He played very well. He made it all the way to top 4 in Europe, played really well. But Joreuz, man, this is the best 1v1 I think I've ever seen Joreuz play. Okay, Joreuz has played outstanding in the past, but man, this entire tournament, I think Joreuz said, all right, I lost to apparently Jack back in the Fusion tournament. I don't want people to think I'm slipping up in my 1v1 game. I said before the start of this tournament I really wanted to see more from Joreuz, just to prove that, he's still on the top, and man, did he come through. Taking down a player like Astral. The final game, he shut Astral out 10-0, man. Alright, Joreuz on top of his game. Joreuz easily one of the best in the world, still solidified in that spot, okay? And then there's Astral. Astral just, losing to a very, very good player like Joreuz. There's really no shame in that, getting top 4. I think a lot of people see Astral in a different light in terms of his 1v1 game after this tournament. And then we get on to the finale, the grand finals, which is oKhalid versus Joreuz. I truly don't know what to say about this. It was back and forth, a ton of 1-goal games. Some games got out of hand, but most of the games, 5 of the games, were just 1-goal games. We had an overtime, just so close. It really, really was anybody's game to take at any point. It wasn't like oKhalid won the first 3, then Joreuz had the reverse sweep. It was like you never knew who was going to win the games. They were just so evenly matched. And yeah, I think we're looking at the 2 best 1v1 players in Europe right now when they're on. Fairy Peak definitely also up there, but unfortunately we didn't get to see anything from him this tournament. And yeah, that's everything. That's everything for Europe. And now let's move right on to North America. So we'll start off with Firstkiller versus Keane. And again, man, another 1-goal game that went the entire distance. In 1v1s, obviously, there's a lot more goals being scored than in a 3v3 match, which, you would think that we'd have more one-sided wins, which you do in 1v1s, but at the same time, we had so many just so close matches throughout the semifinals, the grand finals, the qualifiers as well. Just I was actually really blown away with how many close series they are. I honestly, I think it goes without saying that this is one of the best 1v1 tournaments we've ever had, just in terms of all the close matches, okay? And Keane stepping up against Firstkiller, man. I talked about in my videos how Keane has very good mechanics, you know, how he definitely has the potential to be one of the best in North America, but man, I really wasn't expecting this. You know, Keane easily went toe-to-toe with Firstkiller. You know, he definitely made a case for himself as being one of the best 1v1 players in North America, like a top 3 player, right? Keane pulled out all the stops in this game. Unfortunately, the game came down to that one goal at the end, all right? What could Keane have done differently to win this? I mean, score that last goal. Unfortunately for Keane, Firstkiller got it, but, you know, it's not easy for anyone to take down Firstkiller. You know, Firstkiller is so clutch in those moments that it happens. You know, Firstkiller won it, but Keane great showing. Then we get on to Mile versus Joreuz. And, man, I mentioned this in my last video. Some of the best I've ever seen Mile play, man. Like, Mile, you know, we considered Mile coming into the Fusion tournament, coming into this Saltmine 2. You know, we talked a lot about how Mile was one of the best up-and-coming ones players in North America, but now, man, I think he's solidified himself as one of the top ones players in North America, one of the very best. All right, Mile, let's put it into perspective. Joreuz just went toe-to-toe with Firstkiller, a 1-goal game 5 difference, which is very hard to do against a man of Firstkiller's caliber. And Mile ends up taking down Joreuz. Joreuz, who, in my opinion, I think Joreuz is the second or maybe third best defense in the world in terms of 1v1. Okay, like, scoring against Joreuz is not easy, and Mile made it look easy in some of these games. All right, and to be fair, every game was a 1-goal game except the final one where Mile won 4-2. But there were 3 overtimes, man. If Joreuz wins any of these overtimes, then, you know, then he could take them series. Okay, it really came down to those overtimes. Mile just being able to score that final goal against Joreuz, finish off the game. If Joreuz could just, you know, if Joreuz could just finish off some of the games, then he'd be golden. But Mile takes it and he moves on to face Firstkiller in the grand finals. And then we get to something I like to call playstyle mismatch. Mile's obviously more IQ before mechanics kind of play style. He really isn't afraid to choose defense over offense, although he's not afraid to play offense over defense. It just depends when Mile feels it's right for him to attack, when it's right for him to push up, or when he has an opening. But Firstkiller doesn't give any openings, not that many, okay? It's very, very hard to play against Firstkiller, and Mile found that out firsthand, just how deadly he can be when he's on. I really do have to say, I think Firstkiller played better in the grand finals than he did in his matches against Keane or Joreuz. Okay, I think Firstkiller played outstanding, you know, just shut down everything his opponent tried to do. All right, Mile really looked second class, even though we know he's not. He's one of the best ones players in North America. But it's crazy how good Firstkiller is at this game, all right? Firstkiller literally doesn't lose. Like, he wins, I think he's won both the Saltmines recently. He's won the Fusion tournament in the terms of the 1v1s. Just, man, Firstkiller is deadly in the 1v1 arena. And there is nobody in North America who can beat him right now. He's the best. Undisputed best in North America. Best in the world? I don't know about that, okay? I still think, like I said earlier, oKhalid's probably the best in the world, especially because of, like I talked about in this match, Firstkiller versus Mile, there's playstyle mismatch. Firstkiller versus basically anyone in Europe is a playstyle mismatch. Firstkiller does not do well against European players. We found that out in other tournaments. I think in the last Saltmine we figured that out. I can't remember for sure. Obviously, it's been a while since Firstkiller's played against a lot of these guys, but I would still expect a player like Joreuz or oKhalid or Fairy Peak to beat Firstkiller. However, I wouldn't be surprised if it went the other way, if that makes sense. Okay, I think it's probably more likely that one of the top European players beats Firstkiller, but, you know, anything can happen. It has been a while. A lot of these players have had time to develop. I just think that the really mechanical heavy ball chasing methods that Firstkiller does in his 1v1 game just gets shut down by the more patient play of Europe. But yeah, and that's everything I wanted to talk about. I mean, that is the end of the Saltmine. what's next from here? Man, I don't even know what's next from here. What is next in the Rocket League scene? We have about a little less than a month left before RLCS starts. Man, I'm super excited for that. Got to think of some content to get out before then, and yeah, it's gonna be a real good good season of RLCS. So yeah, I can't wait to see you guys there, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you hit subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you. Peace.